Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see what I got during the Sephora sale. I usually don't do Sephora hauls or VIB Rouge hauls, stuff like that, because I just don't buy all of the makeup that I want during the just during the sale, because I probably just pick up products when they release, and if I'm really interested I just don't wait for a sale. I wish there was a sale going on, or if there's a sale very close by I'd probably wait, but I don't know. I when I buy makeup like so much to in one shopping incident, or maybe just over a period of 2 or 3 days, I get kind of overwhelmed. I like to buy stuff one at a time, maybe, or two at a time, and then use it for a considerable period of time and then wait for when the next product drops. That way I'm not overwhelmed. I use products, I know what I like, I don't like. So yeah, buying products all together kind of overwhelms me. So that's why probably you'd see, if I'm during a sale, like a Sephora sale, I'd probably just pick up skincare. Just probably skincare and one like powder or something like that. That's why I haven't done a Sephora haul, like a VIB Rouge haul, until now. But this time around, the eyeshadows and lipsticks, well, the lipsticks were pretty expensive, and the eyeshadows that NATASHA DENONA dropped were very close to the Sephora sale. So I thought I have the gold palette, by the way. Let's start with the eyeshadows. I bought some eyeshadows and lipsticks. That's pretty much it. I did not go into the highlighter department at all because I have a lot. I bought already a lot. I think I bought at least 4 or 5 different highlighters. I think all of the highlighters I had already purchased. The reviews are already up. So anyway, I already bought this twice, and both times it came completely shattered, and I was like, by the time I received both eyeshadow, not both, the eyeshadow palette twice, and both came shattered, the sale time had already arrived. It was only like 1 week away. So I was like, you know what, never mind, don't bother, let me just wait for the sale and buy it with a 20% off. So here we have it, the gold palette. I gotta say, when I saw it like in a very dimly lit kind of a photo, I just wasn't very impressed. But when I saw the swatches, she convinced me. NATASHA DENONA was like, it's a beautiful palette, get it. And I was like, yes, 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 it is a beautiful palette. I totally agree. So it's a very, very reflective, crazy reflective. I don't want to blind you guys. So the price is $129, and this is a full size, and you get 2 grams of product. Let me quickly check that. How much do I get? Hang on, where are you? Oh yeah, 2.5, you guys. I'm sorry, not 2 grams, 2.5 grams of product, which is a very, very, very good amount, and 15 eyeshadows. So 15 eyeshadows, 2.5 grams of product, and it is made in Italy and paraben free, not tested on animals. So yes, let's open her up, and this is what the palette looks like. Yes, and this palette again didn't come perfect. This one eyeshadow came broken, so I just did my level best to just do something about it. Obviously it's not beautiful. It's like, I don't know, looks like a volcanic mountain or volcanic rock or something. Anyways, let's quickly swatch that. I have used the entire palette. Let's do the first column, because those are just threes. So the first shade, I think the very popular shade, is also present in the Pat McGrath's Bronze Seduction palette, but that actually, this green, this like lime green, like beautiful green, and then this, so these 3 are metallics, very intensely pigmented, and I do love this very dirty teal as well. It's really pretty. And then we have, let's do this next column. So hang on, I love this matte. It's pretty pigmented. I did not have to build it up at all. And as you can see, there are a lot of transition shades. In this row, in this column alone, there are 2 transition shades, and both actually are very flattering on dark skin. You know, on my skin tone, it's perfect. And then the third column is when you have, this is a like a topper kind of a shade, but if you use that particular shade, the one with like pressed glitter, just by itself, it looks stunning. It looks like it looks like magic on the eyes, because it is so it is sheer. As you can see, you can definitely see the skin underneath it no matter how much you build it, if you just use this by itself. So it's so reflective, and you can still see your skin, so it looks like your skin itself is so reflective. So it has this very glossy, beautiful look. Also, although it's like marketed as like a topper, I'd suggest this looks the most beautiful when it's worn by itself. So it's a beautiful formula, I would say. It's really beautiful. So that is the second row, and she has another color which is also as like a topper. And then this row you have again, which finger is free? 2 transition shades, and this shade, the center shade, is actually Repromote from the Sunset palette. So again, hang on, what am I doing? Yes, this is right. So again, two transition shades, again perfect for dark skin. But again, why do we need so many transition shades? I don't think, since they are like a medium dark colors, they are perfect transition shades on dark skin. So I think they might all look very different on light skin and medium skin tones, but on me they all look like just transition shades. So I have like 4 transition shades which don't really look distinctly different on me, but they are perfect. You know, they just blend into my skin tone and just like gives a very blurred, beautiful effect. So yeah, but otherwise I think on medium skin tone you'd actually see them like so different, but not on my skin tone. So, and I'm swatching just the last column, which just has just different kinds of gold. So this is the other topper, which is like a bronze, and this is like a yellow gold. On the eyes, I don't feel they look that different, you guys, honestly. Maybe she should have just done a completely different color, like a, maybe even like a blue glitter or like a red glitter, something like that. But the bronze and the gold, just look at them. They are beautiful. The formula is beautiful, but still I feel she could have done something completely different. Different colors. So those are the colors. Now I will say I love the matte formula, I love the shimmer formula, all of them. The chunky glittery ones, not chunky glittery, oh god, what is that, what is the word, the semi opaque, fine, we'll go with that. The sheer glitters, the formula is beautiful on that as well. But I'm happy and I'm not underwhelmed or anything with the palette, but one thought that crossed my mind was, am I really going to use every single one of these gold eyeshadows? And I was like, the answer popped in my mind. No, I'm not going to use so many of them. It's an overkill, definitely, but the formula is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that is the gold palette that I got. And then, if you've seen my latest anti-haul video, you're wondering, why is this in your hand? What are you doing with it? Yes, I finally got it. I changed my mind. What can I say? Okay, it was not a rash decision. Tim Talia's review came out, and I trust her reviews. You know, if she likes something, I usually end up liking as well. We kind of align in that way. So yeah, I was like, let's give it a try, and I absolutely loved it, you guys. This is an A+ palette for me. First of all, I love the color selection. That's why I was like looking for reviews every single place, something that would justify for me to pick this palette up, because I love the color scheme. I don't feel it's too old, it's like too repetitive. I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's like a cranberry kind of theme going on here. And this shade came shattered, and I used some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and gently pushed it back, and it's good. It doesn't look beautiful as it looked when I got it, but it's, you know, it serves its purpose. So let's watch it. And there are like certain how-tos. Now there are so many negative reviews on this palette, and I can see why, but I want to tell you guys how I use it and how it's like a great success if I use it the way I like to use it. So that is a, what is that? It's like a very frosty pink. I know it's like very purple in pictures, but on my skin tone it just looks like a very frosty pink. It's the, all the shimmers are beautifully pigmented. So that is a frosty pink, beautiful pigmented, and actually very reflective as well. I want to clean up my fingers before I dip into it. And the red, what is that red? Then, and this is a beautiful, like a warm corally. Is this actually a duochrome, like a coral to gold? It's again beautifully pigmented. Then this is my favorite shade. I just picked it up for the mattes. That is that shade. And finally, this is that repeat shade from last year. Color-wise, they are the same, but I feel this one is kind of more denser and more pigmented. That was kind of on the more sheerer side, and also had like chunky glitter in it, visible. This one has too, but this is more denser, it's more creamier. So those are the 5 shades in the palette, and the mattes are kind of a cream to powder kind of formula. So when you just pick it up gently in your brush, it doesn't really pick up a lot. I would suggest swirling in the brush in the palette, like, or if you want to pick up even more product than usual, I would say apply a little bit pressure when you're swirling your brush in the mattes, and you would pick up a lot of pigments, I swear. Now I did tutorial or how to on using mixing mediums and pigments, where I did use both the mattes, so you'd be able to see how I use the both the mattes and how pigmented they are when I swirl my brush instead of like digging the brush and trying to scrape product out. Now when I do that, when I like dig my brush in, do you see that indentations? Because I tried doing that, and since they are like cream to powder kind of formula, the product comes out in chunks and not actual powder. So like you just pick up like chunks of cream powder eyeshadow in your brush and try to blend it out, that chunk out, so that would be really difficult. So swirling in your brush is the like best option, and you'd see how much product your brush picks up, and it blends like a dream. This is an A+ eyeshadow palette for me. Absolutely love it. I will link the link to the video down below, the the tutorial video, where you'd see, and I made a point to use both matte eyeshadows and you'd be able to see how just in live how the pigmentation is good and how it blends beautifully as well. And then I also picked up the Huda Beauty's Ruby Obsessions palette. I'm going to say this one has a lot of eyeshadows very similar to the Cranberry palette. So yeah, let's quickly swatch that. Do we have places? Maybe here. So this matte obviously not that good. Now I did review the Huda Beauty's Obsessions palette in Sapphire and what's the other one that I picked up? Amethyst, where I show you guys also like a demo, like a brush swatch as to how it's like the best way to pick up the metallics. So definitely check it out. I will leave the link to that video down below as well, because showing a demo right now would be, it's going to be a very time consuming thing. So I'm not going to show it to you right now, but you can absolutely pick up these metallics in a brush. Just dig it up a little bit and pick it up, you know, because these are like, since these are powder eyeshadows, they're not going to come out in chunks, and that's the best way to pick it up. And the mattes are actually good, not bad at all, except for this this very pastel color. All of them performed well, and this color, this dark one, which I swatched, as you can see, creates a good dimension on my dark skin. It's like a dark, really dark color. It's a beautiful color. Again, it blends well. And which, okay, let's do this. This red down below, it's a little bit drier and kind of like a satin color. It's the pigmentation, as you can see, is there, but kind of like a satin color. So yeah, those are the mattes. I mean, those are all the shades in the Huda's Ruby Obsessions palette. Yeah, very similar to this, right? A lot of similarities, but I do like the Cranberry palette a little bit better. So yeah, and then one more from Natasha Denona is the Chroma Crystal top coats that she released for the holiday. Hang on, I'm trying to locate my wipes because both my arms are completely full. So she released two shades, bronze and metallic black, or straight up black. So maybe I'll just do it here. Yeah, metallic black, and I really fell in love with the metallic black and I picked it up. So these are $28 and you get a whopping 6 grams of product. Now earlier I picked up those toppers. Now these are actually called as metallic finishes. Those 6 colors or something she already has in the permanent lineup are more like top coats. These are actually metallic ones. So these are more pigmented, very easy to pick it up in the brush. One swipe pigmentation, intense, like just like melted black kind of eyeshadow. So 6 grams of product, $28. You get a ton, guys. 6 grams is a lot. So let's see this. That is like, seriously, wow. It just looks like tar. You know the tar that you add, the tar road. You know how shiny black that is when you, like, when they mix it in with those gravel things. That's how it is. It's like a beautiful, it's stunning. The formula is amazing. So if you are wondering how it is, it's A+. It's amazing. It's really, really good. And then Makeup Forever, you know I love the Starlit powders. They are just absolutely the best. They also came up recently with Starlit Diamond powder. So I was really, really curious because since I love the Starlit powder, so I wanted to just see how it is. I think they have 5 shades, just few, but I picked up the shade that is in the color bronze, which is actually 107. So I think these are like $20 or $21. And this is not a true bronze. As you can see, it's like the very, very popular bronze to gold pink kind of a shade. Let's do it here. And look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. So stunning. And yeah, I cannot like say enough good things about it. It's beautiful. Will I be picking up more? I feel they have beautiful colors, but this is the one which is like the most unique. There is a beautiful gold or something like that, but this is the one which like stands out. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I would just go back and see what colors they have, but so far the formula on this is beautiful. You can use it on the eyes as a highlighter, whatever you want. So, and you get very less though. You get only 1.8 grams of product in this. So, I mean, Makeup Forever is always expensive and they're a little bit stingy like that. They give only like very, very less product. So yeah, so far I love the Makeup Forever Starlit glitters. These are called glitters. So I think the powders are way more finely milled. So this is like, in fact, this is like finely milled as well, you guys. But this one is more reflective, way more reflective. I think that is all we have for eyeshadows. And then I also got the Marc Jacobs highliner actually in the shade Mist Me. This is a stunning pastel purple. I've always had my eyes on this shade. Oh wait, it matches my nail polish. Yeah. It's a beautiful pastel, not too white base. I love it. Whenever I use like a dark color, my lower lash line, I'd probably use this in my waterline and it would just pop. That is the plan, but we'll see, because it's been a while since I've used all these colorful eyeliners. Really, I always stick to my black, and I love how black looks on my lash line and also on my skin tone. So we'll see how, you know, if that really works out. And I also got, I mean, I'm just showing this one to you guys, but I bought like 2 or 3 of these Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. Guys, people have been raving about this for years, but until I use this, I just do not get the hype, but the hype is real. These are outstanding, outstanding, you guys, absolutely outstanding. So yeah, I think I would just keep buying this always. And then let's talk about the one I have on my lips. So I've got the Lawless liquid lipstick from Lawless Beauty or Lawless something from Sephora. So this is the color I have on. It's a beautiful, beautiful raspberry berry shade. This liquid lipstick, it is it's not transfer proof, I'm sorry. Let's see, like, I mean, it takes a while to set, but once it sets, there is a little bit of transfer, but I wouldn't say it's like completely dry. You know, like Makeup Monster's liquid lipstick, it's just like very, very little transfer. So these, the transfer is a little bit, but not bad at all. Now, they say it's a very comfortable formula. I don't know, it goes on extremely beautifully and so easily, but I feel if your lips is already moisturized, then no problem. But if your lips are not moisturized, it's going to keep them dry. So it just depends on how much work you put in before you're putting on this lipstick. But I don't feel this actually moisturizes. And what else? It fades away beautifully. So flattering. When it fades away, it leaves a beautiful stain. I think the product is actually really, really good. So if you're considering picking up a Lawless Beauty liquid lipstick, pick it up. It's just, they don't have a lot of lipsticks colors for dark skin. I think they have only 3. There's like a red, then there's a burgundy, and then there's this berry. The rest are all like very light nude shades. So I wish they'd expand on the shades, but otherwise beautiful formula. Finally, I got the Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick. I had a little bit of thing as to why they only released 1 shade, and I was like, I made it a point to myself that I will not give in and buy that red shade just to try out the formula, you know, because I have a lot of reds. But I think it's been a year maybe, and they have come out with 2 or 3 new colors, I think, and this is the color that looks stunning, and I picked it up. This is in the shade Unveil, and formula is beautiful, very, very, very reminiscent of Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. And yeah, but I think Dose of Colors liquid lipstick has a color very similar to this called Chocolate Wasted, and maybe that might be a touch darker than this, but again, the formula is very, very good, Fenty Beauty's formula, but it is it's quite expensive. 4 milliliters, I think you get, yes, 4 milliliters at $24. It's pretty expensive, but I like the formula and the color. Will I buy everything, all of the colors? Probably not, just because of the cost, because I have a great alternative for a lesser price, Dose of Colors. So I don't know if I want to spend so much, but if they come up with some very, very interesting colors, I absolutely will pick it up. And then I bought this, the Too Faced Melted Latex. I think, am I the only one buying this? I bought a backup, the shade Strange Love. Again, it's a beautiful like latex gloss. It looks like you have honey on your lips. That's how latex, and the texture also feels like honey-like, which is why nobody's buying this a lot, but I absolutely love it. It stays in place, does not feather, and the shine is just unreal. And then I also bought this one of Fenty Beauty's matte sticks in the shade Chili Mango. Beautiful shade. Oh wait, has all of this rubbed off? Now I will say these matte sticks are kind of on the drier side. They are not that creamy at all. which I think probably why they last on the skin so well, beautifully. So I don't know about the contour sticks and the highlighters, how they are. I mean, I kind of know the highlighters, but not the contour sticks. But for being a blush, I think the stiffer formula, the stiffer and the denser formula serves a really good purpose, you know, because it stays put. So I bought the shade Chili Mango, a beautiful, beautiful shade. And then rest is Pat McGrath lipsticks. I cannot believe I bought nine lipsticks, you guys. I think the trick was not to buy all of them together. I think I bought all of them like in twos or in ones. So I kind of lost track of how many I actually bought. And only at the end of 2 weeks, I'm like, wow, I have so many. Yeah. So let's swatch it. Is there any room at all? I don't think so. So we need to clear some space. Maybe this area? Yeah. Let's see. They're all in the box. This is actually Unfaithful. This is a color I'm considering returning because this is like a rose. It says it's a deep rose. It's not a deep rose, you guys. Maybe it's like a medium dark rose, but it's not exactly a deep rose color, and it really washes me out. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of this color. So, I don't know. Let's see. We'll see. And this is a Luxe Trans lipstick, which is a satin formula, which I absolutely love, love, love. Satin formula is very, very good. So that is Unfaithful. What is this? This is Fever Dream. Wow. This is a beautiful color, you guys. So unique, especially if you have dark skin. I don't know if I've ever seen a color like this. Wow, look at that. Just look at that. It's a matte. It's not that I'm not a fan of matte formula, but I'm like, just look at that color. Stunning. So, so pretty, you guys. It's just, I feel if I am going to wear a matte finish, why not wear transfer proof matte finish like a liquid lipstick? You know, why a cream matte? I don't know. I feel if it's a matte finish, why not go for the one option where it's transfer proof? You know, that's even better. But the color, I could not resist the color. That is Fever Dream, and that is the color that was released this year with the Decadence. Yeah, the Decadence palette. So it has that crown and everything. So I didn't pick it up at that time, so I'm a little late as well. So, and this is Extravaganza, and this again is a matte lipstick. The colors were stunning, so I could not pass it up. So this is a beautiful magenta plum color. Reminded me so much of what is that matte Max lipstick? God, oh, something fabulous. Wow, I completely forgot. Something fabulous it was called. Totally forgot, you guys. It's those retro matte lipsticks, the cream lipsticks. Something fabulous. Wow, this is a stunning color. It just reminded me of that, and I had to pick it up. And then this is Unnatural Natural. These are like this is a color which is in their permanent line, so this is nothing new. Oh wait, you see this this one came with this defective kind of packaging, which the adhesive is not like perfect. So yeah, and again, this color is stunning, so beautiful. Just the perfect plum burgundy shade with brown as well. Just look at that. Just look at that. So beautiful, you guys. Has a perfect plum red. Yeah, that's the perfect plum red kind of color. I think it's described as like brown or mahogany. To be honest, it's like a reddish plum. It's a beautiful reddish plum. And then we have still 4 more to go, actually, including this 5 more. This is Sedition. This is a beautiful like, it's not a true brick red, but I've had my eye on this shade for like ever since Pat McGrath came out with Luxe Trance lipsticks. And actually these Fever Dream and Extravaganza, these two are the only matte lipsticks that I've swatched so far. These two are Luxe Trance, and then this is Sedition. This just looks like a deep red, but it has this, I don't know, like plum tone to it. Like it's a deep red, but it kind of has that hint of plum. I don't know, it looks so unique. I love it, guys. And then what else? I think, yeah, this is Sedition. This again is like part of the permanent range, not like a brand new shade or anything. And then this is Attitude. Attitude again is a beautiful, like, it looks like a brownish, like a rose shade, but it is darker. It has like a peach tone, absolutely. These two look so similar in the tube, Unfaithful and Attitude, but Attitude has peach in it, and Unfaithful is definitely absolutely more pink. So yeah, that is, both are actually medium dark shades, I would say, not like actually dark shades. Both are medium dark shades. So it is possible if you have like deep dark skin, you might need a lip liner with both shades. And then what is this? This is Executive Realness, which is actually a color which was released this year. This is I think limited edition or not, I'm not sure, you guys. This is a matte color as well. Ooh, look at that beautiful color. Wow, it's a beautiful, again, look at that beautiful color. It's such a toned down, muted fuchsia shade. It's so beautiful. And also has plum in it. I don't know, I'm just into plum, like a dark shade with a hint of plum, you know, like a brown and plum, red and plum, like a hot pink with a hint of plum. I'm just into it. So that is wait, what is that? Executive Realness is beautiful. And then this is, how do I say this name? Guinevere. I don't know, you guys. Is that French? Guinevere. I don't know. It's a stunning red shade. Absolutely stunning. Just look at that beautiful brick red. Again, it's a matte. And let's swatch it here. Just look at how stunning that is. Just so incredibly pigmented. So yeah. Oh, we still have one more. And I think that's it. We are finished. What shade is this? This is Lavish. Lavish is part of the permanent line, I suppose. It's not brand new shade. And this is Luxe Trance. That is a beautiful shade. Again, they all kind of look rosy, but I'm sure the description said, wow, these two Unfaithful and Lavish look so similar. This is Lavish and this is so light. I seriously doubt it would look good on me. Lavish and Unfaithful. There you go. Lavish, Unfaithful and Lavish. Look at that. They are so similar. I don't know. I have to return one given the fact these are so expensive. So yeah, I think those are the shade. Those are all the 9 shades. I think we have 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, those are all the 9 shades that I got. And there's also this lipstick that from Fenty Beauty and the one I have on my lips. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much if you've stayed till the end of the video. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. What else? I will see you guys very, very soon. And if you loved watching this video, give thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It really means a lot if you subscribe. And what else? I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.